Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the beautiful Capitol Theater. What a privilege it is to be here. My name is Christina Colangelo, and I am the director of this production. I have a couple of people that I need to acknowledge. It's actually more than a couple, so you're going to have to be patient with me. The reason I'm acknowledging these individuals is because they are our elected officials and former elected officials who have been extremely instrumental in keeping the arts alive in our community. So I would like to take a moment and just acknowledge them. Please hold your applause to the end. If you could all stand, and then we will clap for you all at the end. Okay. Joan Feinstein, former Rybrook mayor. Joe Carvin, who is right here next to me. Carolee Breakwood, Portchester Board of Education. Dan Breakwood, Portchester trustee. Brian McMahon, former Portchester trustee. Mr. Carey, I'm sorry I don't know your first name, but former mayor of Rye. John Colangelo, what are you? Rye-Town Justice. Daniel Colangelo, former Portchester trustee. Brian Brady, former Portchester Board of Education member. George Latimer, New York State Senator. New York State Assemblyman and former Rye Mayor Steve Otis. Trustee Jean Ciccarelli and Town Clerk Hope Vespia. Please stand and take the applause. Thank you for supporting the arts in our community. Did I miss anyone? I hope not. Jim Dreves was here this morning along with Ann Capisi and Nancy Barr from Blind Brook's Board of Education. And along with about 500 fourth graders saw the show this morning. So it was really a fantastic experience for them to learn about history through seeing it live on stage. I also have to thank the Capitol Theater, who have been the most incredible people I have ever worked with. Tom, Morgan, Kathy, Brett, Mike, RJ, Scott, and Elliot, the most talented people in the world. We're so lucky to have them in our community. Thank you. And I would like to formally invite you all to Garcia's after the show, and if you'd like to get up and get something to drink before the show starts, it's open now. But we will all be there celebrating the show after the show tonight. Not if you're under 21, though. Don't come. I'm now going to introduce Joe Carvin, who is our town supervisor. And I just also want to acknowledge Peter Feynman, is in the back over here, who was extremely instrumental in getting this going for us. So thank you so much. Oh, and I think I saw Bishop Nowotnik here. Bishop's here, too. Hi, Bishop. Okay.
I'll be very brief. First of all, I just want to thank everybody for coming here tonight and supporting our effort. Ultimately, what we're trying to do is raise money for this historic play so that every year we can offer to our fourth graders in the whole of the town of Rye who are studying local history the opportunity to come here today. I can't tell you how exciting it was for me to see 500 fourth graders. Each of the elementary schools walked here today. They were so committed to get here and see the show that they walked from each of the respective schools. So it couldn't have been better, it couldn't have been nicer. And I want to thank all of you for supporting that effort, the public officials for coming out. There's a lot going on in Washington, but I'm really proud of the fact that here in Rye-Town, it's not Democrat and Republican. We all love our community. We all work together to try and take our community, make it the best we can be. So hopefully we'll be a model for the rest of the country. And finally, we're trying to make this a model American community, and you're really helping that happen tonight. This tonight couldn't have happened without the Capitol Theater. I mean, the people at the Capitol Theater have been absolutely fantastic. Some of you saw this show 3 years ago today. You'll have an opportunity to compare right here with a wonderful stage, a wonderful setting, and we won't have a model American community if it's not with participants like the Capitol Theater. So thanks so much. Enjoy the show, and we'll see you in a little bit. Thank you.
Hey, Tyler, I didn't get anything from you guys for the project yet.
What project?
You can't be serious. The social studies project about Rye-Town history. Come on, it's for a scholarship.
Oh, yeah, I started it. But let me text Christy, see if she's got anything. Hey, Christy, got anything for that project?
OMG, I thought I was just gonna put my name on it.
It's due tomorrow. Jessica's going to kill us.
You guys, we've got to get together right now. Meet me in front of the movie theater in 10 minutes.
I can't. My parents aren't home, and I have to watch my little brother.
Bring him. He's smart. Maybe he can help us.
Whatever, in 10.
Get off my leg.
Okay, so I've got some good stuff about Indigenous people and Anne Hutchinson.
Hey, I bet you don't know what Whig and Tory means.
Who cares? What else have you got?
Well, I've got this really cool picture from the Civil War. It's of veterans taken right here in Liberty Square.
Guess you don't know who painted the post office murals. You guys are so disorganized, you're never gonna get it together.
Where am I? What is this place? It worked.
Greetings, friend.
I understand. Friend.
You do? Hey guys, look who showed up.
Cool!
Yes. Yes, it is. Where am I? What is this place?
This is the marina.
Marina?
You're on the banks of the beautiful Byram River in the village of Portchester in the town of Rye in the year 2013.
The river? Byram? The one that flows to the Great Water?
The Great Water? Flows? Do you mean the Long Island Sound?
That name is not known to me. But the river, it is my home. What has happened? Where are the others? My people? My castle?
Your castle? You mean your teepee? Idiot, there weren't teepees in the Northeast. He means his longhouse.
I said castle. Near the river was my home. What has happened? Why am I here? Who are you?
Look, Chief, I don't mean to upset you, but your teepee castle, it's gone. This marina, well, it's progress, I guess.
Chief, those are white man's words. Speak sense.
None of this makes sense, but I think that we awakened you from a long sleep. A really long sleep.
Yeah, about 350 years, give or take a few moons.
Awaken me? But why? How?
How? Sorry. Just a joke.
What is this place? Speak. What do you want of me?
He's never gonna get it. Oh well, here goes nothing. Listen, Chief. Sorry. See, we were assigned to do a multimedia project about the history of Rye-Town.
We came here to the river for inspiration. It's ancient, you know. And then the river started singing and, I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain, isn't it?
What she means is, we just got here and we heard those voices from the river.
Then whoosh, you appeared. I'm scared.
Get it. Welcome to the 21st century, Chief.
Teach him, Shauna Rockwell. Your tribe is your primary source, just what we need for our research. Will you answer a few questions?
Let me ask it. What was it like in these neck of the woods 350 years ago?
The woods. This I understand. But where? They are gone.
I know, but does anything stir your memory? Anything?
It is not what we once knew. This murky stream, this blackened shore, is hiding what was green. This air I've never breathed before. This river isn't clean. The earth so soft, so smooth beneath my feet. On paths through tangled trees we'd hunt to eat. Above me dark green branches shade the sun. In silent woods all creatures are as one. Come back, were you but a dream that vanished with the light? Come back, wake me from this dream. Banish this awful sight. This is not a place where I belong. You say it was my home, but you are wrong. No scent of pine trees in the rainfall. Dawn awakening with the bird call. It is not what we once knew.
Shannon Rockwell was never a speaking man. Oh, but when he sings.
Paninga, my wife, how did you find me?
I heard your voice, your song. What are we doing in this strange place, husband?
We have been called to the other side.
Really? I was there one moment, here the next. How did you do it? Do you have special powers?
No. It was the river.
This is our river, Paninga. Our beautiful river.
That is enough. What do we have to do to return to the other side? The earth so soft, so smooth beneath my feet. On paths through tangled trees we hunt to eat. Above me dark green branches shade the sun. In silent woods all creatures are as one. Come back, were you but a dream that vanished with the light? Come back, wake me from this dream. Banish this awful sight. This is not a place where I belong. You say it was my home, but you are wrong. No scent of pine trees in the rainfall. Dawn awakening with the bird call. It is not what we once knew.
Shauna Rockwell. We didn't mean to disturb you, but we were kind of hoping you could tell us what life was like 350 years ago.
All we know is what the settlers, the white men, the Dutch, and the English wrote in their journals.
Words? About me? Poninga?
Poninga? Hey, we've got Poningo Street right here in Portchester.
Poninga Street. I like that. What is a street? Is there words in there about my wampum? I had the most magnificent blue and white wampum.
Peace.
No, well, I think there might be a couple words in here. Kitchwank, sin-sink, take a teak.
I have an idea. Why don't we tell you what these words say? You see if you agree.
No need to agree. Let us return to the other side.
I would like to hear the white man's words.
You use simple words to say what you think.
You were never excessive with food or drink. You all believed in tribal justice.
The code of honor simply trust us.
Was that true?
That was true. That is until the white man came. Then the white man taught us how to lie and cheat. He gave us sticks of fire. He gave us food to eat. He gave us good advice, led us better to the west. We listened to his words. You know the rest.
Strong minds but I so tame. You had straight, strong backs, never crippled or lame. You didn't care for hurting or fighting each other. You smoked pipes in peace with your white brother. Was that true?
That was true. That is until the white man came.
Then the white man taught us how to lie and cheat. He gave us sticks of fire. We gave him food to eat. He gave us good advice, led us better to the west. We listened to his word.
You know the rest.
History says you sold the same piece of land to an old Dutch weaver and an English deckhand. Shauna Rockwell, was that true? We're talking to you.
That was true. True. We learned the white man's game.
So, Shauna Rockwell, this book, it says that Native Americans were monogamous. Is that true?
Monogamous. That sounds terrible.
Well, monogamous means that a Native American man only had one wife.
One wife like Poninga is all I need. Jason like me can have many wives, but Poninga never gave me a reason to want another.
True.
Except for that day I returned from trading with the 3 white men, remember? I am home.
Welcome, husband. You have been gone for 3 moons. We feared for your safety.
You may feel pride for your husband, Peninga. I have made a most important trade for our people.
8 coats, 7 shirts, and wampum in exchange for the land of our fathers.
Peace! You speak with the tongue of a brave. You still live on the land we traded to the white man, don't you?
Yes.
I have met with many white men. They have crossed the great waters. They bring to us sacred liquid from Mantu. Rum. It is called rum. Your husband was the first to try this rum. The first.
I heard you. Go on. What did you trade for my wampum?
The taste of divinity. I bring this to my people. Kneel, Peninga. You shall be the first of our tribe to become divine. Kneel!
Kneel.
Kneel.
For this, you traded my wampum.
Peace! This is not proper attitude for one who has tasted divinity!
Divinity. You took a 3-moon trip in our only canoe, traded my magnificent wampum and the land of our fathers to buy rum?
Buy rum. Buy rum.
That's how.
The river?
Got its name.
Cool!
Buy rum! Buy rum!
The river calls, ancient and clean. The river sings of the things it's seen.
Where am I? What is this place?
The Buy Rum River. Ask the chief, he's got some.
In the village of Portchester.
In the town of Rye.
In the county of Westchester.
But I am from Eastchester. Why am I here? Shanna Rockwell, Oninga, you were so kind to me, to my family, on that stormy night, on the banks of this river. But it is so different. Do you still live on this land?
We lost the land of our fathers before my son could take my place.
You and your divine water. We lost everything. So it happened as I had feared. It was beginning even then. The land was free. Why would those who came here for their own freedom deny it to others?
Well, I think my book said that the Native Americans were pushed upstate to the west.
Native Americans? We called them Indians. I never knew why.
I do. When Columbus sailed here, he thought he landed in India. That's why he called them Indians. Brilliant. Do you think she cares? She just came out of a river. Who are you?
I am Anne Hutchinson.
Anne Hutchinson? Amazing! I've been reading about you.
Have?
Of course I have. Well, it was never proven, but there's evidence suggesting that settler families were taken in by Indians more than 300 years ago.
One of the families was supposed to be in Hutchinson. And she recognized Shanna Rockwell and Peninga.
I remember this woman. The woman with the eyes of the sun.
That beautiful name you gave. I remember. I do. From England to escape oppression, my good husband and I came. Into godly Boston Harbor we sailed. We meant to separate the church and state, but rules here were the same. Our New England dream of freedom quickly fed. The woman with the eyes of the sun, so strong, so poetic a name. But I am a simple woman, Anne Hutchinson, a woman history brought to fame. You know the son I chose was freedom. It is never truly won. It's a journey one must travel alone. And we paid the price for freedom. It can never be undone. Now forever people claim it as their own. The woman with the eyes of the sun, so strong, so poetic.
legend is true. You did land in this area, which we now call Ragtown. But weren't you and your family killed by Indians in the place you settled, Eastchester?
The Indians must have been provoked. We never knew what grievances they had.
You were killed by Indians and not even mad at them?
We were newcomers to Eastchester. We only knew Indians to be peaceful and trusting like Charlotte Rockwell. Oh dear, where did they go? Gone again. How sad.
Anne, did you know that there's a parkway named after you?
A park? Is it nearby? It would be a pleasure to see it.
No, a parkway, a road from traveling from one part of the county to another.
Parkway? We called such a road a highway.
So do we, actually. The Parkway Highway. It was named after the river, the Hutchinson River.
That was easy. He's right. You have a river and a highway named after you, Anne.
It is an honor to have a river named after me. Is it this one?
No, this is the River.
But if this is not my river, why am I here?
That's no answer to my question. You are never satisfied. What's the answer you are seeking? Give me some word as a guide. You're too civil, too obliging. Doesn't something get your goat? Yes, I wish for a solution, short of cutting your throat. Dear brother, we are victims of the time and place we're in. You don't think the way I do. For one is virtue, for the one, for the other is a sin. You're a traitor, you're a Tory, you're a turncoat, you left us here to join the British. We are British, stupid pig. I'm not British, fool, what are you? All I know is what I'm not. Dear brother, we are victims of the time and place we're in. You don't think the way I do. For what is virtue for the one, for the other is a sin. Madam, can you help my brother and me settle our dispute?
I will try. It is an honor to settle a dispute.
To whom do I have the honor, madam?
This is Anne Hutchinson.
Yeah, you know, the river or the parkway.
To whom do I have the honor?
Jessica, Chris.
Giles.
Tyler.
What language do you speak?
English, dude, same as you.
See, we're in the town of Rye, on the banks of the Byron River.
The town of Rye? You see, my brother, it has not changed. It is still the right town. Our laws were made for the people of this neutral ground. Laws can't change, young man. This place, it seems so strange. What year is it?
2000 and... What year did you think it was?
The year of our Lord 1700 and 2000. Surely our laws don't apply for more than 200 years. A law is a law.
Excuse me, gentlemen, what is the law that you're talking about?
He's got a Pirates of the Caribbean hat.
They're from the Revolution. The three-cornered house.
I am against revolution. I'm a loyal subject of King George. Loyal? You're a traitor. You fled to Nova Scotia with the other traitors. My own brother, a Tory. You're a traitor! You're a Tory! You're a turncoat! You're a Whig! You left us here to join the British. We are British! Stupid pig! I'm not British, fool! What are you? All I know is what I'm not. Dear brother, we are victims of the time and place we're in. You don't think the way I do. For what is virtue for the one, for the other is a sin. Royalist or not, I'm entitled to my own views. Is this not neutral ground?
During the Revolution, this area was called neutral ground, but you two don't seem very neutral.
Pardon me, sirs, but what is this law to which you keep referring?
The law is quite clear. No persons that have come over to the enemy, like you, shall come into town to reside.
Right. But that didn't give me the right to buy my property for 1/4 of its value, then refuse to sell it back to me after the war was over. You refused to return to me what was lawfully mine.
You had no right to come back. That's what the law says.
Bedford, 1784. Looks legit.
The primary source, let me see.
Hey, be careful, it's old.
Excuse me, gentlemen, but to whom does the enemy refer?
To the Redcoats, ma'am. The enemy, the British, of course.
Are we still fighting the British?
Of course not. We love him. Prince William, the Beatles.
The war with the British ended in 1782. 2 years before the date on this paper.
Did you two know that the war with the British was over? Well then, since there no longer is an enemy, there is no reason to abide by this law and deny someone else his rights.
My point precisely. Thank you, all of you. It has taken over 200 years to settle this dispute. My brother and I died enemies, and were made to seek out a solution on the other side.
The other side? Hey, this river stuff really works.
Thank you all. If you had been a true patriot in the first place, we could have settled this a lot sooner.
Brother against brother on neutral ground, lost in conflict now are found. Revolution left us stunned, confused. We rebuilt our lives in a peaceful land, standing tall though bruised.
Traveling north till the sky gets bright, hiding away in the broad daylight. Follow the way through the hidden river streams. Dark night, you're my only friend. Sheltering me, soothing shadows hide me to my journey's end. Traveling on till the sky gets bright, hiding away in the broad daylight. Follow the way through the hidden river streams. The river leads me on a steady course to freedom. With every step I take, I'm closer to my dream. Oh, river, lead me on. Oh, river, are you Jordan? Could this beautiful place be the pleasant place it seems? The river leads me on a steady course to freedom. With every step I take, I'm closer to my dreams. Oh, river, lead me on. Oh, river, are you Jordan? Could this beautiful place be the pleasant place it seems?
They're not stuck there.
Well,
Bridge into Connecticut.
12, 13, 14? So many together. How did they escape?
Maybe it's Peter Lee. He led this really, really cool escape from Virginia to New York by boat with about 15 fellow slaves.
Did they make it?
Well, yes and no. Peter Lee made it, but he was tricked. For money, of course.
Addie, are you awake? I am now. Papa's not home yet. He had to meet a man for a new job. Why? It's Sunday and it's dark. He's always home before sundown. I heard Mom walk around outside. I know she's scared. I am too. Go to sleep, Harriet. Papa's fine.
I wonder how he was caught.
Well, my book says that he was caught by 4 slavers.
But you can't arrest me. I haven't done anything wrong.
Nothing wrong. Not one thing, 2 things. You stole a boat from your master in Virginia, and then you stole yourself. You're both his property.
But that was 7 years ago.
Don't I know it? It took us a long time to find you, but we'll be getting a nice big bounty for you. Double felon. 2 for 1. Come on.
Company B, 17th Infantry. Attention. Roll call. Beal Thomas.
Present, sir.
Beal John.
Present, sir.
Beal Joseph.
Present, sir.
3 brothers in the same company. Wow.
I wish those other brothers, you know, the Whig and the Tory from the Revolution, I wish they could meet the Beale brothers.
I guess we're fighting again. Who are we against this time?
Ourselves. It's North against South.
You mean the Union versus the Confederacy?
I stand corrected, oh mighty scholar.
Wait, the Confederacy? That was in the movie Gone with the Wind, and I saw that last week.
McGee Robert.
Present, sir. All west of the South Through is present and accounted for. Captain Bartram.
Young ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce myself. I am Captain Nelson Barger. And up until 2 weeks ago, I was working as a principal in New York City. I also serve on the Rye Union School Board District Number 3 and live on Alto Avenue with my wife and 2 daughters. My friends called me a fool for resigning my good-paying job to help organize this regiment. I had to look in the mirror and ask myself, is it worth it? My family needs me, but our country needs us. We must answer Lincoln's call for volunteers. Yet, my friends scold me for risking my life and ask, is the Union worth saving? Fourscore and 5 years ago, our forefathers risked their lives so we could be independent. Now we must act swiftly to preserve our great nation and rid it of the evil institution of slavery. Yes, I will. We will fight so that all men and women can enjoy the fruits of freedom and the promise of liberty, whether they are black or white. Many of us here in Rye Town have volunteered to organize this first regiment in our great state of New York. Yes, the 17th Infantry Company B from the town of Rye will head down to the Department of the Potomac and, if necessary, make the ultimate sacrifice to help bring freedom to over 4 million men, women, and children caught in the inferno of human bondage. As we stand here in Liberty Square, let our stars and stripes fly free. God bless our Union, our President, and our soldiers and their families that will miss them dearly. Godspeed.
Excuse me, Captain. Who's winning the war?
The war has not begun, but Fort Sumter has been attacked. We must answer President Lincoln's first call for volunteers.
Wait a second, no war. What year is it?
1861. Come, gentlemen. 2 years is a long time, but our Union must be saved.
John Brown died that the slaves might be free. John Brown died that the slaves might be free. John Brown died that the slaves might be free. His soul is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His soul's marching on. The river calls, ancient and clean. The river sings of the things it
Oh, that old song. All the veterans singing. What memories you must have.
Yes, Mrs. Ward. War makes brothers of strangers. But when one of our brothers is lost,
Mr. Nicholas Fox, I'm so proud of you. One of my loyalist employees of my bulwarks, and the only one in New York State to be awarded the Congressional Medal of Honor.
yes, Mr. Ward, my country honors me, but without my Rye Town brothers.
The honor is ours. It took them a long time to get you that medal. It's been over 30 years since the war between the states has ended.
It was well worth the wait. Well, no, I must be on my way, but I dearly thank you two for coming to my celebration.
Oh my God. Fine young man, Mr. Nicholas Fox. A lifelong employee. God, Tacy. Do you see what I see? Flat buildings. Acres and acres of blackened roads. It's a nightmare. An architect's nightmare.
How on earth did they get here? And on the banks of the Byram River, too.
William? Tacy? Is that you?
Where are we?
Mr. and Mrs. Board, I think I can explain. I think it might be our fault. We're all stuck in this sort of time warp.
I can tell you. That's Costco, and there's Panera's, and the 15 multiplex theaters.
Speak plain, young man. These buildings, the architecture, no style, no design. They're like great big boxes.
You got it, dude. They're boxes. Box stores.
Mr. Ward, let me help you.
You are in the year 2013.
Impossible, but how do you know our names?
Oh, well, you're in the post office murals.
What mural? What post office? Look, my dear, that's a picture of my castle. And that lady, she does look a little like you.
But that's the new dress I just had made, the one for our party. How did you get this picture, young lady?
Well, my mom made the brochure. Okay, now I'm really freaking out. Nope.
I know a lot about you, Mr. Ward. Ward's Castle is one of the most famous architectural landmarks in all of Rytown.
Rytown? Try New York State. It says right here, Ward's Castle, first finished in 1875, first reinforced concrete structure. Architects from all over the world come to look at your marvel.
Did you know that William once set fire to the castle to prove to his mother, who was terrified of fire, that the building was 100% waterproof? Oh my goodness, fireproof! Oh my goodness, what a mess it made! And the floors are very cold in winter, William.
Tacy, dear.
Some called it Ward's Folly.
Like Seward's Folly. Hey, we studied that.
No, dummy, that was in Alaska. But your design worked, Mr. Ward. You know, in your day, you were considered the man.
Were? What do you mean, were? Who are you young people? Where do you come from?
We're high school students. We're doing a research project on the history of Rytown.
If it's history you want, then ask me. John Lyon II. I'm descended from William the Conqueror, and my great-great-grandfather settled in Salem in 1639. He went on to marry the daughter of Governor Cribari. My wife, Sarah, America,
John.
also descended from a family.
John, later. John.
Yes, dear. William and I don't hesitate to use our position in community when we need to, do we?
I bet you don't.
My research says that you owned most of Rytown in the 19th century.
Cease using the past tense, young man. There's no time like the present.
We're modern kings of industry. We have no need of pedigree. 2 strong arms and 1 clear brain. Everlasting is our reign. No need to grovel, just tip your hat to the American aristocrat. We'll shake your hand and chew the fat. American style aristocrat. American aristocrat.
No offense, Mr. Ward, but aristocrats, even without royal blood, it's un-American.
Yeah, you know, the Industrial Revolution. We traded one kind of king for another.
Right. And this king has his own castle.
Now, see here, children. My husband is a self-made man, an entrepreneur, a true American. Why, all of Rytown comes to him for advice.
I bet they do, and I bet they get it, too.
Young man! You have no manners. Be gone.
You are so déclassé. No shirt, your cravat, no hat.
You would be denied admission to Fair's Opera House dressed as you are.
You had an opera house?
Had?
Here?
Had? We have an opera house. My bank has the mortgage.
But what about you ladies? You're still property of your husbands, aren't you?
Well, legally that may be true, but William and I have a true partnership.
Yes, John and I were just discussing the women's suffrage movement the other day, and we decided women should have equal rights. Didn't we, John? If you are kings, then what are we? A queen controls her destiny. Wife and mother, day by day, and it bound to do what our kings say.
No need to grovel, just tip your hat to the American aristocrat. We'll shake your hand and chew the fat. American style aristocrat. American aristocrat. Cause our town is right down, yes, our town. It's the perfect town, no doubt of that. For an American
Where do you think you're going?
Wherever they're going. To the castle. Follow the money.
Come back here. They're all in your imagination. They're,
They're what? Ghosts.
Don't do that.
I think we have enough research for one day. How about we go over to Applebee's? I'm kind of hungry.
What about the 20th century?
Wait. We've got the post office murals.
That's where I got the picture of Mr. Warden's castle.
Okay, can someone please help me? What do these post office murals have anything to do with Rye-Town history?
They tell about the 1930s in Rye-Town history and the Great Depression.
And
it shows what real people do in this town, like the doctor and the nurse.
they probably worked at United Hospital. I was born there. It's working.
The river calls, ancient and clean. The river sings of the things it's seen.
Wait, they're from the post office murals. This is really off the walls.
No, they are. Get it? They're off the walls.
Off the walls, they're moving off the walls. They're moving off the walls. They're moving, getting down their history. Off the walls, they're moving off the walls. They're moving off the walls. They're moving, getting down their history.
What a beautiful baby boy. I wonder if he'll grow up to be a doctor like his grandfather.
Oh, that would be wonderful. Think about people he'll help.
But will he be able to afford medical school? This depression has made the future so bleak.
Never mind the future. I'm so glad to be working here at United Hospital. It's a beacon of healing for our community.
You're lucky. Cash money is so tight. I'm being paid in eggs and chickens, homemade sausage, homegrown tomatoes, homemade wine and bacala.
Well, at least you're eating well.
You guys are right. They are from United Hospital.
United's gone now, but it was a part of all our lives for 100 years.
Lots of mail today. My bag is full. Folks on Willow Street. So many families. The Gardinos, the Rebuffos, Liberatis, Gabrielis, the Mazzolas, the Porcis, Ciccatellis, and the Carluccis. 8 families lost sons who lived on Willow Street. Sometimes my job is hard. Good morning, Mrs. Ciccatelli. really hard. But you can count on me to deliver the mail to your home every day. Neither snow, nor rain, nor heat, nor gloom of night stays these couriers from the swift completion of their appointed round.
Oh, hey guys, I just had a thought. We should include the Willow Street boys in our report. They're from World War II. I wonder if any of the families still live on this street.
Hey, look, here comes a fancy dude.
Ah, music! It saved me during this Great Depression. How many styles of music does my audience know tonight? Is it opera? Is it classical? Is it swing? Swing! Ach du lieber Swing! It's just beginning. I can't understand what's going to happen in the future. What will it follow? One thing I'm positive of. The music will mirror the time. And we who lived during the Great War recall those patriotic songs. It doesn't really matter. The music will transcend boundaries. No need to speak the same language to play music. It's a true common denominator. Wait. I see a vision. The vision is my musical group of multilingual musicians who will one day play on the stage of the great Capitol Theater. Yes, it's located in my hometown, Portchester, New York. Music. Music. Music.
Hey, music man, want to hear some rock and roll?
He can't hear you. He's a mural, a painting on a wall.
He's off the wall. Off the wall, we're moving off the wall. We're moving off the wall. We're moving, get down the history. This is one big mystery. How we see what we can see. About 350 years. How these books can just appear. Off the wall, we're moving off the wall. We're moving off the wall. We're moving, get down the history.
They're all in white. They must be ghosts.
No, look at these murals. They're from the Lifesaver Factory.
Oh, my back. My aching back. Are you all right? Oh, do you smell that?
Butter rum.
Butter rum.
That's what we're packing today. That's my favorite.
Hey, this pack is open. Would you like one? Here, take one.
Butter rum. It's the spot.
Oh, so good.
And good for what ails you, too.
Ladies, let's talk less talking and more working. What are you two doing? Eating on the job?
Well, this pack was open, and I just gave Mary one because we didn't want to waste it.
Next time, we'll deduct it from your salary.
Oh, they're only gonna throw them away. They're the best. Come on, have some. Come on.
Oh, that lifesaver air. That smell. Everyone in the town of Rye can smell it.
Yeah.
Butter rum? Don't mind if I do.
One big mystery. Now we see what we can see. Now we hear what we can hear. Now these books can just appear. Off the walls, we're moving off the walls. We're moving off the walls. We're moving, getting after history. Getting after history. Getting after history.
Good evening. I am Lavinia Horton. When I first started to teach in the Rye Town schools, all of my students were born here. But by the time I became a principal, there were families from all over the world moving here. And so I decided to teach geography this way. I asked my students to please come up and find the country that their parents were born in on the globe, and that's the way they learned. And we learned all sorts of countries, didn't we, Silvio? Now, Silvio showed us yesterday where his father was born. And his father is coming today to speak to us about a beautiful new monument that he's working on in Mount Rushmore. Mr. Del Bianco. Oh, I think he's here now.
Huh?
Oh.
Huh? Buongiorno, signora. No. A piacere? It is my pleasure to be here. Hey, my Silvio, he's being a good boy, I hope.
Oh, Silvio's a wonderful boy.
Va bene, Silvio. So, you want me to tell you about the mountain, huh? My friends in Portchester, they always ask me, Luigi, how do you carve these faces? They're so big. I say, Madonna mia, amici. The faces are big, see? Each face, 60 feet tall. The nose, 21 feet long. The mouth, 18 feet wide. Can you imagine the size of the meatball my wife Nicoletta would have to make for that mouth? You like that? Well, when I am on the mountain, I tell you this. I stand in the scaffold, and I stand 500 feet in the air, amici. I hold a drill that is 40 pounds, mamma mia. And when I carve the eyes of Abraham Lincoln, sometimes I think of my little town, Meduno, in Italia. And for a moment, oh, sole mio, sta fronda te. Oh, sole mio, sta fronda te. And I say to myself, to do this work is for me, come si dice, a great honor. For Mr. Borglum, out of all the artists in America, he chose me, Luigi, to do this work. When I was a boy in Italy, I have a dream to come to America, to carve something special. And amici, my dream has come true, see? This is my passion, to be un artista. Amici, do you have a dream? Do you have a passion, something you love to do, something you need to do? Well, I tell you, you do it. Give the gift you have. Work hard. Live your life, la vita bella. Sono contento. I thank you so much for listening to me today. I am Luigi Del Bianco, and I say to you, ciao.
Tommy Mahoney, do you remember the day that your aunt came to sing to us a beautiful song from the country of Ireland? When your family invited me to go to the Polish club one evening for dancing, I could never stop. Oh.
Płynie Wisła, płynie po polskiej krainie, dopatrzyła ku jednego nie minie.
Do you know there's a country right on our continent where most of the young people want to come to live, to this beautiful country? Does anyone know the name? Yes?
Mexico?
Mexico! Salvador Licea. You came here, became an artist.
So many problems surround us. The culture, the money, the house. Not an easy life, not an easy thing. Not easy this life. Let's show them our dreams. Oh, let's show them our dreams. They will understand. Varios problemas rodean. Cultura, dinero y hogar. Difícil es vivir, nada es fácil, duro es vivir. Demuestren sus sueños, oh, demuestren sus sueños y ellos entenderán. Demuestren sus sueños. Muchacha, what's up? You going to Garcia later? I'll see you there.
Sí se puede. Hannah Weisberger, your family traveled from Hungary to Spain to New York to Rye Town looking for freedom.
Hierhin zal gaan, wer kan antwoorden meer? Beats again, als verschlossen jeden Tier. Es ist der Weltkreis genickt, nur vor mir ist ein und klein. Wie ein Blick ich mich zurück, es ist zu stark gegen Brick, wie hin soll ich gehen? Tell me where can I go? There's no place I can see. Where to go, where to go? Every door is closed to me. To the left, to the right. It's the same in every land. There's no place I can go, and it's you who must know. Won't you please?
Thank you so much. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the show as much as we did. This is the first time I've been in this show since Camille Lennon was our English teacher and I was Annie Oakley trying to twirl a rope. But look, one of the things we told our fifth graders and fourth graders today is to try and go out and make history. You know, I think, quite frankly, I don't know if you all know, this is an original play created by Donna Cribari and Camille Lennon. And I think it's absolutely fantastic. And I'm going to ask them to come out. Donna, Donnie, Camille. Donnie and Camille have been making theater history in this community for the last 40 years. Thank you very much. One more time. And finally, I want to thank the director of our play. Where is she, Chrissy? Chrissy, come on up. I mean, I have to say the talent that was on this stage rivals Broadway. I think, you know, like the Capitol Theater, Broadway's coming here. We saw evidence of that tonight, and Christy was absolutely fantastic. Wonderful play. Thanks very much for this. Thank you.
Thank you all so much. I have to give credit to Donna and Camille. They have been keeping the arts alive in this community for 40 plus years, and without them, I don't know where we would be, so thank you. And I'm lucky enough to call them my family. So, and they're all your family too, in some extended, artistic way. We're all related. So I appreciate so much all of your support and all of your love and all of the support of all these wonderfully talented people. This is our community. We have people that are as young as 8? To as old as never mind. But this is what community theater is all about. When you see the people on this stage and the support that you are giving. And Rye-Town is a great place to live, and I feel very fortunate to be here around all of you. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your evening. We're all going to Garcia's for a cocktail. Please join us.